because the papers could not automatically become money. So they had to issue them as promissory notes, which stood as a standard of promise, saying that I'm going to owe you certain amount of gold or silver at a later date. Hold this money just as an evidence of this transaction. And that was how paper money came into existence. The problem with this was that as soon as money became this easy to make, governments all over the world began to go on minting spree. And slowly, the value of these currencies, these papers, began to drop. A brilliant idea struck a group of international traders. They said,
why don't we add some value to this paper money to give it some backing?
They decided to add what we call gold standardization, which means that the value of a currency is tied to the amount of gold the country has. It worked for a period of time until the Great Depression, when some of the countries began to face economic crisis. This was because their currency was tied to the gold, and they figured
this can't work for us, so we need to abandon the gold standard.
And that was it. The gold standard almost became an outdated financial principle. That is also how we arrived here today, where governments of countries can print money as they will. Now we have a lot of hyperinflated economies, and it is what it is. Money did not just evolve, it actually became power gradually. And the truth is that money is what enough people are forced, convinced, and incentivized to think it is. King Ayat said money was stamped coins, and it became money. The China government said money was promissory papers, and it became money. Spain said that money was large coins, and it became money. A few years ago, Satoshi Nakamoto said money could be some codes, and it got accepted as money. This tells us that money is not cash, money is not paper, money is not even gold. You see, money is just an agreement. It is a shared belief, a system of trust. And once enough people believe in something, it doesn't just become valuable, it becomes money. So, when else you try to make money and it is so tough, just remember these people and blame them.